Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to another Friday, this being the 18th of October, spoopy month, or in the middle of it, as it were. Of course, we're having another PTB Who All Gonna Be There collector cast. Joining me today is going to be the ever esteemed Falcon from Falcon Manor.
Bird.
And of course, myself, Ayana Matrix Designs. Our other crew members will be in shortly. And yeah, let's go ahead and get started, man. Like, how's it been this week?
Been a pretty decent week, I guess you could say. A little slow as far as work is concerned, but a lot of people, no, yeah, a lot of people were out of town this week. But
Uh that
and
makes
then
sense.
yeah, but I've been also been doing DoorDash, so that was kind of hit or miss a couple of days, but that's the
Mm.
nature of that.
Well, you're like in a hot spot, aren't you?
Yeah, but I can only do lunch until the weekends.
Uh,
And so sometimes it's hit or miss during the lunch hours or morning hours.
yeah.
Uh, I could do nights. But I prefer not to
Mm-hmm.
do any deliveries in the middle of the night because you never know what might happen. I prefer daytime or dinner time, 6, 7, somewhere around there.
Yeah. That way you can actually have time to yourself and not be stuck with some crazy welding hours.
Hmm.
I mean, I've heard some
But
stories though from people who do it though. They'll run those time frames and they'll get some drunk people paying stupid amounts for tips and stuff.
yeah, uh, yeah, I thought about that like early in the morning, like 1, 2 o'clock, when people are going home or midnight or somewhere around there where people are ordering late at night
Mm-hmm.
just because the tips might be better. But I don't know. I might try it one night to see if I like it. I doubt I will. I don't like deliver. I don't really like delivering at night. I've never liked doing that. Even when I was doing Amazon, I didn't like delivering it after sunset
Yeah.
because you never know where, especially with DoorDash. You never know where you're gonna go, like the type of neighborhood you're going into.
Oh gosh, yeah.
It's like I just it's sketchy sometimes. Um, there was one Saturday I did. I said I'm never doing this again. I delivered a Saturday night and it was around 7:30 ish, 7:38. But a lot of the places I had to go to were on Broadway, and
Mm-hmm.
trying to navigate Broadway with all the people walking, the pedestrians, and the actual just traffic, uh, automobile traffic. It was it was a nightmare. It was a nightmare. and I was
Ah,
like, and the whole time I'm thinking, man, how do people that do Uber and Lyft do this every weekend? Because you can't even get to where you want to pick up the people. You know, like if someone, hey, pick me up in front of some bar on Broadway, man, you can't even get to it. You can't
yeah.
even get to it. Like, how do you pick up these people, man? You know,
That's a good question because I sure as hell don't know.
like it's like, hey, I need you to walk 3 blocks away from where you are. I can't make it. You know, it's insane. And then after let's say you do make it to them and you try to leave, it takes. How do you get out of there? I mean, it takes you forever to get out of there. People blocking intersections and stuff. Like, you're not supposed to block the intersection when you turn.
Yeah.
They do it anyway.
You know the thing that's weird is the times I've used Uber. Granted, they're probably like not super peak hours.
Hmm.
Um, I could probably say like for conventions when we were downtown at that hotel.
Yeah.
Um, they just drove straight up to the front. I was waiting. They pulled up. I said, "Hey, are you so and so with Uber?" Like, yeah, and then boom, we just go.
Oh yeah. That the hotel we were at wasn't in the heart of Broadway though.
Hmm.
That was like on the edge, on the fringe edge. That's that was an easy pickup location. I'm talking like I'm talking like in the middle. I like you know that the place we went and got food, Fifth and Broadway. That
Yeah.
okay. A lot of places a couple of places I had to go to were there, but
Oh gosh.
at this night it was. I think it was the night Vanderbilt beat Alabama, so it was a
So
home
that's
game for
already
Vandy.
crazy just right there.
It was already crazy for that, and I think there was it may have been a Preds game. I don't know. It was something else going on because it was just an insane amount of people out in the streets, man.
Yeah, I can imagine, man, because like they get a little crazy over there, especially when a game goes well.
hmm
Golly.
Yeah,
You
but
said you
most
tried
of the
to
time,
pick up there?
no, I was picking up some food from Fifth
Hmm.
and, but I parked away from it and walked down to it, and then walked
Mhm.
back. Obviously. But when I tried to leave from my parking spot, it took me forever to get to the hotel, which was any other day would have been a 3-minute drive.
Yeah,
You know,
it's
took me
pretty crazy.
took me like half an hour. Just go around the block. Man,
And you said you had parked and walked up to the place because it was easier to do that.
it was easier to do that. It was easier to park and walk
Oh
down
my god,
to the restaurant.
that's a little. I can't say it's that normal. That sounds par for the course on a crazy night.
Yeah, yeah,
Golly, bro, that's nasty.
yeah. But like I said, that's the only time I'm delivering on a Saturday. And I said that's the last time I'm gonna do this.
That was the
I'm not,
last time.
yeah, I'm not delivering on Saturday. Yeah. I'll
That's
I'll
perfectly
I'll
valid.
do I'll do like 1 in the afternoon, like 2 in the afternoon. But
Mhm.
I'm not delivering late at night or 7 or 8 o'clock anymore. I'll
Mhm.
do 2, 3, 4 around there. Anyway,
Well, either way, I mean, you're not. If weekends suck, then that's it. Not much we can do.
hmm now the pay. I mean, the tip. I got some good tips, but it's the hassle. It's not worth the hassle.
Yeah.
But anyway, uh, did you said you didn't pick up anything this week, right?
No, I didn't really get anything other than that attachment that Mage gave me,
Or
and I thought about doing more with the figure I got last week,
yeah,
but I don't know. I need to figure out where it came from because I want to say it's a third party fig. If it's not if it's a Figma and it's not a knockoff, I would like to know what it is. You know what I mean?
yeah.
And yeah, because it's weird because I swear I've seen this figure before, and I don't know if it's like a ship girl or something, but it just looks familiar. It's probably my
Right.
best way to say it. Can you just take a picture, camera?
Oh
But for the
yeah,
most part,
I've been just about every day. There's been a few days I haven't. Just about every day I've gone out and flown like practice with that drone.
mm-hmm.
Like man, that I I, I already I need more batteries because the battery I have doesn't last very long. I knew that before I got it, so I'm definitely gonna need a few more batteries, a few more, uh,
Okay.
that's just natural. But other than that, man, that thing is fantastic. It's giving me a whole new perspective on life.
I mean, I would hope so. You literally going above and beyond everything just to
Man,
see what's up there.
man, man. I'm like, this is crazy, man.
I mean, you got any good footage so far, or are you just practicing?
Both. I practiced. Well, the first few times I went out and I was flying around, I was just practicing getting used to controls and stuff. so I didn't record. But here lately, I've been actually
Mhm.
trying to go out and just take some of the actual uh, movements and
Yeah.
record myself doing them and rewatching it and stuff. Um, a lot. Some of the movements like an orbit, and then like it'll what do they call it, rocket. And there's all these. There's certain things that it'll do automatically,
Hmm.
but you don't always want it to do that automatically. Like in the city, if I because it doesn't have sensors detect.
Hmm.
It's an entry level drone, so it doesn't have this avoidance sensors detection. So I can't just put it on orbit in the middle of the city because it might orbit around and run into a building or a tree. So I have to manually do it. Now, if I was in the middle of nowhere and there was nothing around, I could have it orbit around us. We're in the middle of a field. It'll it'll do the whole orbit by itself.
So is it like I can't not I don't want to say smart. I want to say is it what is it? It's like is it at least like you could give it like parameters to kind of go in a tighter zone for the
Yeah,
orbit, maybe?
yes, I can set the distance away from. I believe I can set the distance away from what I'm
Hmm.
shooting and the height. I think I just put it the height I want it and have it do it. But the thing is, if I'm in a tight space, and like okay, let's say I'm in the middle of a street
Yeah.
and the buildings on one side, and I do the orbit, it could orbit around and run into a tree, or it'll orbit around and just
Oh,
anything, because it doesn't have the avoidance detection sensors like the higher end ones do. The higher end ones to have the sensors on the side and it'll detect things going left and right. Mine does not.
okay.
So, but anyway, I've been practicing doing like orbits and slides. Uh, what's it called? I don't know all the technical terms. I'm not a videographer, but but just all the different camera movements. I've been trying to practice doing those. Record,
Okay.
record the footage. Today was the first time I actually recorded stuff at night. It's not it's not rated very well to do night videos,
Yeah. So
but I
does it
tried
have
it
like a
anyway.
1/8 sense backlit sensor with like a 1/8 or faster lens?
It's 2.8.
That's not too bad.
No, it's not too bad at all. But I mean, it's just the sensor size and the megapixels is what holds it back. It's a low megapixel count. I think it's like 12. So it's not the most uh, rich photo, but it doesn't shoot 4K. It shoots 2.7K at 30. At the highest it goes is 30 frames per second. But I can switch to 1080p and get 60, I think, or a little bit more than 6. I can't remember the highest.
That's
Get 1080.
interesting.
Yeah,
It's a little weird, but it's interesting.
yeah. I mean, it's like I said, it's entry level drone, so it's got entry level stats and everything.
Well, I
So
mean, like at least the 1080p is pretty decent.
yeah. And it was $125, man. I'm not, and it gets me used to flying a drone and that angle and all that stuff before I decide, okay, do I want to go spend? Do I want to invest in a better drone? Because they're not cheap. They're like just like anything video and photography related. They're not cheap.
Oh gosh, I know that.
Oh,
I dropped $900 for a lens because my foo bar that happened a couple weeks ago that I streamed,
uh-huh.
but that was bound to happen anyway because I need another lens for work.
Yeah.
Um, but even so, photography gear, golly, bro, like if I could book 3 shoots, that will pay for the lens itself. Oh. But yeah, this shit's not cheap, man. And drones
No,
are
it's
not
not.
much better, really, because I think
No,
a good drone with a good camera.
it's
What are you looking at? Like,
15 to. $1,000, $1,500, $2,000.
Yeah. You might be able to get one secondhand that's a little cheaper.
Well, yeah, like the next one up from the one I got is 500.
You said 5. Okay, yeah.
500, yeah.
Because you got yours
then
on sale, right?
I got mine on sale, but the regular price was $299.
Okay, so that price makes sense for that then, because the jump is at least double the amount of gear or camera.
And the one that was next up from mine was also on sale, but it was on sale for $200, but they didn't have it.
That's probably why it was more than half off.
Yeah, I was like, wow, both of them were more than half off. I couldn't believe it. I really couldn't believe they were that cheap or that inexpensive. I was like, I can't believe this thing it's only $100. I'm like, man, I got to get this. I have to. If I don't, I will be kicking myself.
Yeah.
And I was almost tempted just to go ahead and spend the other, I guess, $80 on the next one up. But I was like, man, I really don't want to spend, because I really didn't have the money to spend.
Yeah.
And I was like, I really don't want to spend that much and not like it. I'd rather I'm gonna play it safe and get this. Plus, it was Walmart. No, I don't know the return policy on that, but it was Walmart. So I think you can take anything back to Walmart.
I mean, hey, I'm surprised Walmart didn't try to jip you out of full price, man.
But
because you know how Walmart will play.
Man. Yeah, today I went out to the farmers market by Centennial Park, and I got some really cool video. The good thing is I can actually take, it does video and stills. So like that's a cool angle to get some stills from also. It's just like it's opened up a whole new angle of shooting, But even just stills, not even just video, just straight up photos. Oh man! So I was next time I go out, I hope it's a little cloudy so I can get some nice sunset photos over the city. Once I get everything clipped and edited, I'll make a post on Instagram about it. Uh-oh. Let's see. So what's been new with you, sir?
Honestly, not much. This week has been relaxed because I overworked myself last week, sort of deal. But otherwise, I just trying to get some stuff figured out, like updated DaVinci, and I was trying to edit some videos there for like a photo reel, or at least one that will work. Because golly, I tried to make one and timing it to some music, and it's a little better now because I fixed the timing, but it still requires a little work. And then I drew some. Did you comment as yourself?
I did? No, I didn't.
Oh. I'm gonna post it anyway.
Oh. Thanks, Rashad.
But for the most part, I did some doodles. I played some games.
You did some ditties?
Doodles, bro.
Oh, I'm about
doodles.
What kind of doodles did you do?
It's just trying to get back into the groove, man.
Well, that's what you kids are calling them these days.
Because I was just trying to draw outfits and some basic design stuff. And other than that, just not much else, I've just been trying to, I don't know, just trying to, just not, because I did a lot last week, so it was kind of like bleh. So I was kind of out of it. So I just spent most of my time trying to relax and mentally, mentally prepare myself. That's all I was really doing. But and of course, like I said, draw, edit some videos, and what else? Not much else, man. I just researched, hoping to have some money to do some stuff. But I got paid, I don't really have a lot to use. So
Yeah. How many texts have you gotten from the that place?
I want to say this is my third check now.
Third check. Okay, cool.
Because I get it every 15 days.
Mm-hmm.
So it's usually the middle of the month, and then
Probably close to
well,
the end.
sorry, I submit my time in the middle and end of the month, and then I get it like 5 days after that.
Yeah, middle and end of the month. Yeah, that's cool.
But since it's glorified part-time until November, because that's when my 90 days will be up.
Right.
You know, then I'll get a pay bump. Yay!
Oh, that's cool.
But yeah, it's you just need, you know, more done.
So are your checks pretty consistent, or are they like up and down because of the time?
Well, no, like my days are pretty consistent, but like last week in particular, like I worked a few days before and then almost the entire week, so I had about I want to say a little bit more on this check than I normally would have because of the timing of how many days I had spread out since they're so close together. But normally it's like first half of the month I get X amount of days. So usually it's between like 4 and 5, and then next half of the month it's usually again the rest of those days. And then of course if somebody needs help or you know they call out and say, "Hey, you want to take the day?" I'm like, "Sure."
Right.
Like today, I tried to take the day because they initially say, "Hey, you on for tomorrow?" I was like, "Well, I'm not scheduled till so and so, but I'll gladly come in if you need me." It's like, "Nah, you're good." Okay. But otherwise, it's for most part, it is pretty much part time, and I'm supposed to fill in like it's like this job fills in the gap. Supposedly, that's the way they're looking at it.
Mm-hmm.
Of like when you get client work and then you know you come in and you know shoot for them for a little while, and I also look at it as kind of like practice too because I've been needing more practice, you know, shooting certain angles and stuff.
Right.
So for me, this is working out pretty well. But you know, getting paid more would help a lot. Just saying.
For sure.
But other than that, you know, the job's fine. Boss is cool. People are pretty chill. Clients are clients. They're people. Some of them are characters. Some of them are like, oh my gosh. But we meet all sorts of people at cons that are like that. So, you know, you have good ones and you have bad ones.
Yep. Speaking of cons, man, I wish I had gone to. I didn't make it to that convention last week.
Oh damn, dude! Really? Because I was working the days that you were talking about. It was going on.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I was gonna go Saturday, but when I got home Saturday, I was like, nah, I was tired, and then I did a delivery shift Saturday, and then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get up and go Sunday, and that was my plan. I was like, I'm gonna go Sunday, but I was gonna deliver, then go. Well, I started my deliveries, and I was getting close to the end of my shift, and my last delivery took me way on the other side of Nashville. And I was like, man, I really don't feel like driving from one side of Nashville all the way out to Cool Springs.
Yeah.
And it was like around 3:30 or 4 around that time. And it would have been over at like, I think it ended at 5 or 6. Man, I really don't feel like driving all the way out there for nothing or for a little bit of time. But Tommy, Photo Joan, Tommy went. Excuse me. He went Sunday? I think he said he went Sunday. Yeah, he went. He said it was pretty cool. What'd you say?
No, I was just saying, like, I was just going to ask, and you were talking about it, so there you go.
Yeah, he said he thought it was cool. He said it was kind of weird, because it was in the mall. It was in the Cool Springs Galleria Mall. He said the weird thing was the normies and the cosplayers mixing and mingling in one area. He said that was,
Yeah.
but he said the idea was cool. He said there should be more conventions like that. You know,
I wonder
because
if
the
it's
space
because
is
they
open.
put it in the mall and everybody was going there for different reasons.
Of course, yeah, yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, yeah, yeah. From what I saw, it looked like they just had a bunch of Franklin Toy Works is the, I guess, who hosted it, and they're
Hmm.
on they're getting ready to move, but they're right now they're on the bottom level, right
Hmm.
by the entrance to the mall, and so I think they just took that space that's
Yeah.
next to them and just put a whole bunch of vendor booths out there. But the only reason I wanted to go is because I think Mutant Blue was there,
Hmm.
Lorth Cosplay was there, and Kaikon was there. So
Okay.
I was going to go, support them. And
Well, I mean, it would have been cool
last,
if you did go, but
yeah, last. Then there's what's coming up next? Darn it! I feel like there's one next weekend. Let me
well,
look at my calendar.
oh,
Yes, Gallatin Comic Con,
wait, Gallatin.
Comic.
When is that?
Yes, Gallatin, the city.
No, I said when, not where.
Oh, next weekend, the 26th.
Am I working that weekend?
And this weekend is one in Huntsville, but I ain't going to that.
Well, hold up. Let me check my schedule. Oh, so I work this weekend, but I will be off the following weekend. So if Gallatin's still happening, I could always roll out.
I have to work that day, that
Okay.
morning. I have to work that morning, so I'll see what I'm doing. I may or may not go. It's just, well, I will be in Hendersonville, so it's not that far for me to go.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
It just,
obviously, it's down the road from and that spot.
yeah.
But that's
But
if you have the energy and you got to pay ticket
yeah.
and blah blah blah.
Yep. If not,
I
I'll
mean,
just
you
wait
could
and go
always go. I
Sunday.
mean, by yourself, it's not a big deal.
Well, no, I'm saying, or if not, I'll just wait and go Sunday. Rest up Saturday and go Sunday. But
Okay. Well,
but it'll be so much easier to go Saturday because I'm right down the road from it. It's not that far. We'll have to see exactly where it is, but
I mean,
we'll see.
either way you go, man,
We'll see.
take pictures.
Yeah. That's something I need. That's I was thinking about that earlier. I need to get my camera out and walk around and just take
Hmm.
pictures. I haven't used my camera in a while. And you know how that goes. You don't use it
Yeah.
for a while, you get a
You're
little
like, what
rusty.
is this?
Yeah. You just and
Well, I
I find myself with this drone doing what I used to do with my camera, and every time I leave, I have it with me.
yeah.
Like I used to do that with my camera. Every time I left, I would have my camera with me. Even if I didn't use it, I would just take it with me everywhere I went. Not necessarily like walking around with it everywhere, but I would be in my car or something. I always had it with me. Which is it's so strange to do that. I'm like, man, I haven't done that in a long time. Just kept it with me at
Yeah.
all times.
I find myself that for me, like if I go out, I bring my backpack with me and I have my camera with me,
Yeah.
that way I could just, oh, there's a cool thing.
Mm-hmm.
And that's mostly because like for work, I do that for work, in case I need a backup shooter
Right.
and I'll get paid double that day.
Cool.
um, but for the most part, yeah, just start doing that, man, because it's better than not. And if especially in your case, since you've been like out and about driving and delivering stuff, it's probably you feel like you need to practice and feel the weight of your camera again.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's the gist of it, man. That would probably help you a lot in that regard. But I don't know. I feel you. It just when you don't use it for a minute, you're like, oh shit, how do I use this damn thing?
Where's it takes you a minute to find stuff. I'm like, oh man, okay, there it is. Where it used to not take you that long to find it. You like just zip through everything.
Yeah. Or you find it and you go, okay, now, oh shit, I forgot my lighting settings are all over the place now.
Right.
Golly. Yeah, I could see that. That would be one of those, man, I fucked up my shots.
Especially when I was in, I think Dragon Con was the last time I used my actual camera. But I was so disappointed in myself after Dragon Con. It's just like, man, it was just very disappointing. Not like my lack of having fun, but my lack of photography skill was bad, I should say. And it wasn't like I wasn't like just, it wasn't from drinking, I say that, because I wasn't at that point in time. I wasn't drinking. It was just a whole point of like my focus was off, and I just don't know why it was just off. You know, like, man, and when I got home, it was just look bad, and the guy that I was taking pictures of is somebody I've taken pictures of many a times. He was geeked me, saw me, and he's cool dude, man. And I even messaged him, I was like, hey man, let me know if any of these are bad or whatever. And for some reason, Google Drive has been heavily compressing my stuff, and I didn't know it.
Oh.
And it's never done that before. I've never had a trouble with Google Drive with anything. Like how I upload it is how it's downloaded. It just comes out perfect. But for some reason, I will upload it and I'll look at the file and it says everything's good. But when they go to download it, it is heavily compressed and pixelated, and it looks like shit.
Well, now you have me concerned because I've been using Google Drive for a lot of stuff lately.
Yeah, and I don't know what's going on. I don't know what I'm doing. I haven't changed anything that I've done. I'm still doing the same routine.
Are you using like the upload from your mobile service?
I'm using it from what do you mean mobile service?
Because like, remember for a while Google had a thing where you can have unlimited storage if you upload from your mobile device.
Okay.
And so that might be something going on with that, but now you have me concerned.
Because I've always, this is the thing. I got my tablet because it was, streamline everything, and it was fine. And I'm doing the same thing. I'm dropping down to my tablet, do whatever I got to do through Lightroom, export it, upload it, and it's always worked fine. But this last time, it was like, for some reason, it was heavy pixelated. So I just ended up emailing them to him. No, did I email the link to him? I did both. It's just, I was like, oh my goodness, how long has it been like this?
Well, there might be something else going on, because I know if I'm looking at it from my phone, like let's say you send me the Google Drive link, right?
Right.
If I'm looking at it from my phone, and I don't hit download, the preview always is severely compressed. Like I'm talking like if you look at certain angles or certain shots, you're like, oh fuck, what is that going on? But then you download the file and it all goes away. So I wonder if that's possible.
I don't know.
Because like I'm looking through my Google storage right now, and none of the stuff I'm currently looking at looks pixelated, but I noticed that on my phone it always looks low res. Like Dropbox is pretty bad about that.
Yeah, I quit using Dropbox, man. I used to use Dropbox all the time, but then they start. I think Google.
Oh hey, Petty King's on. Let me add him.
Oh, how long
Welcome,
has it been waiting?
sir.
Yeah, no, man.
I didn't hear you pop in.
That's okay.
No, but we're just talking about Google Drive, particularly being weird on the compression. We're trying to figure out when it may have started, but there's a good chance it's always been there, and just mobile previews always did that. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna be one of those hard to pin down things. What I would recommend, if in your case, Rashad,
Yeah.
I'm gonna post that just to be silly. No, I'm done. Oh no, Petty King's here. No, but I think what's happening is that the preview is possibly being heavily compressed, especially over mobile data. Because I noticed that on my side, if I'm looking at my stuff from my drive, and then Dropbox does that, the only one that doesn't really do it is this other service I'm using for sending out photos.
Mm-hmm.
Where is it? What is it? Oh my gosh, my brain does not want to show me.
Of course it does.
Okay, well now I can't remember what the name of the damn thing is, but I use it all the time.
Well, when you figure it out, just let me know.
Yeah, because they give me 4 terabytes of upload to use.
That's not enough space.
I use it for video if I'm editing a video and uploading it.
Yeah.
Because that will definitely be more useful compared to Google. But the problem with Google is it's just like I feel like I want to stop paying for it. Does that make sense?
Yep.
But I have too much shit in it not to keep paying for it.
That's exactly how I feel. Like, man, I've put all this stuff in there, man. Now I don't want to stop paying for it. I put on some, and like, man.
Yeah, it's a little annoying because they know. That's the one reason why you need it up. Like shit.
So, Mr. King, Mr. Pettiness, how are you doing?
Good. How about everybody else?
I mean, we're here. We're alive.
Yep. Another day, another dime.
You get a dime?
Yep, dime. I get a whole dime. Y'all should be jealous.
I know. I was jealous.
It's Playbook, sir. That's the name of it. It's Playbook.
Oh shit, man! You messed me up when you said that. I'm like, what are you talking about, Tony? Playbook. Okay.
No, I remember I was trying to figure out what service was I using, and it's called Playbook. And their stick is that they give, if you're an illustrator, videographer, or photographer, you get 4 terabytes of storage to use.
What if you're both?
But then you could always increase it as well. But yeah. Oh, and I have licensing I forgot about.
Have you found Green Lantern?
Simon Bob?
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't look at stuff. Oh shit. I didn't look at stuff as I thought I would.
Okay.
I was like, I don't care. That's like, I don't care right now. I'm kind of tired of this whole time thing. It's starting to tick me off just a little bit too much.
Yeah. Yep, I feel you on that. Like this whole Batman versus Superman thing he's on. I'm like, man, get out of here. Nobody wants these figures, man. Get out of here.
Now, but even with that, it was just like, I mean, now he did drop some like, okay, I see you, Todd. But then it was also some for real, Todd. I was going back because I mean, I can understand. Okay, so I do understand dropping the Batman versus Superman because you dropping this Wonder Woman. I get it. I can understand.
That's not enough.
I'm not giving them. I'm not giving them like grace for it. I just understand the business part of it.
Yeah, I
Mm.
If
guess.
you're going to drop a Wonder Woman from that, then you definitely need to drop that Batman Superman. On top of that, if you want to do it, you drop the Superman with the Doomsday, and you got that whole segment of the movie.
Right.
So I get it. I get it. But honestly, honestly, truly speaking, I mean, I'm like, I want you to do some more of the DC. You got good and going with the DC comics,
Yep.
and then you want to go backwards, which I'm just like, why, man, why?
What are you doing? What are you
Yeah,
doing to me? Yeah.
but I think I'm gonna be okay.
Yeah.
I'm not giving it like that. I'm gonna look for Simon Biles. To be honest, I know. I think Amazon has the Green Lanterns coming out next week.
Yeah.
The two pack. I mean, the double heads.
Right.
The thing about it is, a lot of people when they order from Amazon like that, they've been getting the chase.
Okay.
So I am thinking about making that move, and then it won't hurt to have another Green Lantern anyway.
It sure won't.
Mm.
Oh, won't.
I think that's what I have now realized that I think the only reason when I picked up that Spawn, I just wanted something shiny and new. I'm not saying that I'm disappointed in him. I put like I did. I'm gonna make him, Commando Spawn, but at the same time, I'm like,
that cape was.
I super glued my cape on in the main. I super glued that cape, but I super glued it on my my comic Spawn. So I'm okay with that. Now I am thinking that I need to get Sammy Twitch.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Sam. I'm glad I got Sam and Twitch.
Yeah, I think it's still $20. If it's still $20 at the GameStop or whatever I made, I'll do it.
It's. I'm glad I got them. I mean, I don't. It's not like I space out with them or anything like that, but I'm glad I got them because they come in handy sometimes. Because I'm sitting here thinking that I don't have a lot of like goons, I guess you could say.
You talking about Doomsday or Doom?
Doom.
Goons, like bad guys, just random bad guys my DC characters beat up on. I don't have any like just troop builders, like army builders, just some nameless soldiers that you can just beat up on. I don't have a lot of those guys in that scale. They're all like main characters, or main villains or something.
Yeah, I get it.
Don't have me like faceless soldiers or somebody that can be a catch-all.
Someone who can catch those hands.
Yeah, like, oh man, like with my 6-inch line, I've got Cobra Troopers, I've got Red Ninjas, I've got some people, some goons that could beat up on or whatever. But
yeah.
not so much for the 7-inch figures.
You know what? I think I honestly only have like 2 villains. Now I look at it. Well, sorry, I have a big guy, so that's 3. Magneto's like a kind of villain. Yeah, for actual villains, I think I only got like 3 characters on my desk.
Yeah.
I guess Star Wars that would count for some villains, though, right?
I guess it depends on who it is.
Yeah, I mean Thrawn and the guy who I hate his cape. Like
they're running the Thrawn though. The Ahsoka Thrawn.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
Well,
yeah.
this was pre-Ahsoka though. That the Thrawn I have.
Thrawn, that's the best Thrawn to me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Did you say you saw the Ahsoka one?
yeah, I saw
Did you-
it.
Yeah.
Okay, so that actually is
did
on
you
the
like
market now.
Hmm?
Did you like it?
Not enough to buy, but at the same
Okay.
time, something I would think about at a later date.
Yeah.
If I
Yeah.
recall, it looks almost the same as the older one. Like
No,
No, it does not, man. It looks
maybe I'm looking at
like
the old one. Then.
he looks just like the
He
actor.
looks just like the
Just
actor
like the actor.
and got weight on him.
Mm-hmm.
Actor,
Yep.
so
Yep.
he is totally different. Even
Yeah.
his leg
Yeah.
articulation is different from the Thrawn. Not, don't get it twisted. I still love that Thrawn because I love the character.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Oh, I see. Yeah, his face is a little bit chubbier,
Yeah.
and he's got the poofy pants.
He has a totally different face. That is
He has
not
a totally different face.
that's
Yeah.
a totally different face.
It's a totally different head sculpt.
Yeah. That's,
And it looks good. It looks real good. Like him, like that whole wave looks like their head sculpts look good.
Yeah, what's his name? Andor looks.
Mm-hmm.
He looks good. I honestly thought about mine though. I was like, I don't have any need for Andor, but I was like, okay.
That's interesting. Like it's that's interesting. Trying to figure out.
I might start building those the Imperial Commandos, the ones from the Mandalorian, Moff Gideon's crew. Yeah, I've only seen it twice so far, but I think I'm gonna start army building those guys.
Oh wow, that's a different one. That's a 3.25 one. Oh, there it is. Of course, Walmart would have it. Yeah, his joints are completely different compared to the other one. I don't know. I like the older one's joints though.
You're talking about Ron?
Yeah.
It looks good.
Like, because
it is a thing of I would. If you ask me, if you give me a choice, I would probably choose the comic form over the movie form. Me, because I think.
Let me grab him. Now you have me wanting to look closer. Hold on.
Shit, I got all these wolves over here by me. Leave me be, sir.
All right. Here we go. Yeah. This one reminds me more of the well, I guess I could always just have my other camera on, but I'll just do this. So this one is the older one I have. Yeah. And the newer one's joints I don't like comparatively.
How do you know?
The arms are like, maybe the arms are a little better because of the way they set it up. But his knee joints, I like this one's knee joints more than I do the newer one.
How do you ain't got to?
It's okay. We let Tony do his thing. It's okay.
Oh no, his gun!
Oh man.
Okay. Anyway, just continue. I'll mute myself.
Yeah.
Don't mute yourself. I need you.
We have discussed the whole
thing. You make it sound like
he still had to go down his own. He had to find out for himself, and it's okay. Yeah. That's what we're here for, Tony. We're here for you when you come out the other end. It's like no, different.
I just push you right back.
You know, no,
you thought you made it, did you?
Cold-blooded.
It's like, just wait a minute. He'll catch on in a minute.
And I found out that this Okay, well, actually, now that I have a need for my camera, hold on. Let me get it up again.
Oh, excuse me.
Oh shit, there it is.
Oh,
But yeah,
oh
so
man, what'd you say, Tony?
I don't know.
no, that's it.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
I'm just
Oh,
gonna
damn
switch
it.
to my toy cam, and we're gonna not listen to. Is it not switching? Oh wow! Damn it! Oh, it's only on this particular scene collection. It's doing that. That's fucked up. Okay, fine. OBS, I'll fix you later. So I found out what this character is. I found out what she comes from. So she is from. She's obviously she has two versions. She has a Figma version and a Playmax, which is like a Build-A-Figure.
Uh-huh.
And I think this is the Playmax one.
Okay.
Simply because of the way her fingers are pulled, like some of the separation, and her hair, because it's like solid chunks, if that makes sense, instead of it being easier to move around. It's harder to explain, but for the most part, there goes Thrawn. Bye, Thrawn. But yeah, but there's two versions, and I think this one is the Build-A-Figure one. But they use the Figma stand for some reason. That or it could be like a knockoff Figma because of the knee joints. I don't know. Regardless, I found it. I don't know why they only sold it for $8 when this thing can go as high as like 150 online, but whatever.
What are you talking about?
This fucker right here, the one that right here.
Okay. That's it.
Yeah, because
he said this fucker. This fucker right here. All right. Sam, what'd you pick up this week?
What did I pick up this week?
I'm asking you.
Well, I could blow you up so you could discuss it.
Wow.
Damn
it, Tony.
Damn
Did
it.
it again.
Damn
Did
it.
it again. Didn't he? He just had to do it. He just had to say it.
And of course, you had to type it out in the chat as well.
Well, I'm telling you, just do it. Just what the hell? I picked up DJ just because I wanted some. I've been looking at a lot of Wukong and what is it though? What is that other? It's another, of course, movie. Well, I know I looked at Journey to the West, and I looked at like some of the Wukong movies and some of the other kind of movies in that genre. And so I said I wanted a guy that I could just, space out with. And then on top of that, I was playing Elden Ring. So I picked up him, and then I picked up, I picked up Spawn. And I'm going to go ahead and I had picked up, well, not picked up, but I got some chains. So I'm going to put some real chains and take those codified chains off. And what else? Did I buy anything else? That's it. I might, like I said, I want to get the question.
Yeah,
So
man.
I might go as far as like maybe the one that's out there in Antioch, that Walmart.
Antioch?
Yeah, the one that's like, like off of Bell Road, not off of Bell Road, but not, they got two Walmarts. They got one Walmart that's like
It's on like on like Nolensville. No,
yeah. I think it
Nolensville Road.
is. And
And
then
then the one on Harding Place.
yeah. They got one on Harding Place.
And the one further out by Lennox Village.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One that's across from that Sam's sports bar.
Yeah. No, I already checked those.
Well, I guess I won't be going in that direction.
I mean, you can check. Hey, you can check. It might don't get me twisted, man. It might be out there when you go, but I went out there
When
a
did you
couple
go?
days ago. Man,
We're
Wednesday or
gonna
Thursday.
have to work on the search pattern, sir.
Because whenever I'm delivering, man, if I drive by one, I pause that app and I go into Walmart and look.
Well, I'm just thinking. I think we need to work. I'm just saying we need to do a search pattern anyway.
Because all right,
We do need to because you know we backtrack over each other a lot.
because did I look today? I didn't look today.
I have not done a proper search in a minute.
But, yeah, whenever I'm out delivering, man, I happen to drive out because I hardly ever go to those two Walmarts.
Mm-hmm.
So whenever I'm out that way doing a delivery, I hop in and check. I never go out that way, man. I always go towards Hendersonville, Dickinson. You know what? The other one I don't go to that much is Charlotte Pike. I need to start checking that one out.
I go to Charlotte Pike a lot.
I always go to Hendersonville because Hendersonville always seemed like I have better luck. And it's so funny that you found the question at Dickerson Pike because the last time I was at Dickerson Pike, there was nothing. I'm like, I'm never coming back to this thing again.
Yeah.
Now I'm like that with Rivergate.
Yeah, Dickinson Road is Dickinson Road is always the shocker.
Yeah. And it's funny because that's where I started my DC Braun and DC multiverse collection was the one in Dickerson Pike.
Mm-hmm.
That the Grim Knight and all those characters. I got all of them from there. Who was it? Grim Knight. Dang man, who else was in that wave?
I got so defeated. I was about to just go ahead and buy Cyborg.
Man, I'm thinking about it.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
I'm thinking about it. Just because I like that head sculpt. That head sculpt is
the head sculpt is great. That is what's the crazy thing. That head sculpt is great.
Yeah. I haven't. Only thing I have to put them with are the other Justice League characters. I don't have any. Well, besides Nightwing, I don't have any.
I got
Titans.
Well, I got the Titans. I got the majority of them. So.
Oh, that's wild.
So I have the Titans. Like I have all the Titans.
Yeah.
So that means that that'd be fine. I don't know.
I think what pisses me off about it is that the artwork on the back shows it's supposed to be the new. Was it New 52?
Oh gosh.
That is one of the things. Yeah.
And the figure looks nothing like that. New 52 cyborg.
He doesn't.
He looks like a teenager. The cyborg down on the back looks like an adult.
Yeah, that seems like they just mashed up whatever art they could just.
Just quickly use whatever body mode they had.
Yeah,
that's what he did.
That's exactly what they did.
But still, that to me, it's like you have literally all this you could do, and yet you're sticking the wrong stuff together. Is what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But excuse me. I don't know. Like I said, I looked at him today because I know Dickinson Road. Like I said, Dickinson Road Walmart had the cyborg. I mean not cyborg, but the Thrawn and the what's his name? I can't think of his name.
Cassian Andor.
Cassian Andor, yeah.
Yeah. I might make a trip out to Lebanon Monday. See what they're doing out there.
I'm glad you know that. Yeah.
You know what I really need to do is drive out. I really need to take a trip up to Clarksville because that GameStop in Clarksville has always been a good.
I thought about
spot,
it for like 5 minutes just to go, which I still think about doing because I know if we did go out there, like if I then I could drop Unique out from the casino that she likes from the name, and then I could go do like a quick hunt or two.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But I don't know. Then again, like I said, she really don't. She don't mind going hunting. I just don't think, I mean, she doesn't mind it at all. I mean, I can send her out look for something, and she'd be perfectly fine. But just, like I said, sometimes I just like to hunt by myself.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Because it's so much easier. You just go in, look, okay, ain't nothing here. You walk right the fuck out.
I'm in and out. I'm gone.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I can hit up way more Walmarts when I'm by myself than when you tagging along, man. You slowing me down. I mean, don't get me wrong. I appreciate you being here.
Appreciate you, like taking an interest in my life. So
Yeah.
Like when we used to go to, but it didn't matter because when we would go to that mall out in Murfreesboro,
Yeah.
and I could always go to when it was there, of course, Dorkside. And then she'd go to some of the stores around there or whatever. I spent Mount Juliet in a while.
Man, last time I was in Murfreesboro, I was thinking about, man, we used to take those trips out to Dorkside, man. That was so cool.
That was
That was so cool. Man.
Fun. It was just fun to do something.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I guess I could do a Murfreesboro trip.
Yeah.
When's the last time you went to Murfreesboro?
Last time I went to Murfreesboro?
What was the other toy store that we've gone to that's that switched locations more recently?
Which one? Totally Rad or Replay? Both of them actually have switched.
Yeah, next.
But I'm assuming you're talking about Replay because I don't think you've ever been to Totally Rad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I think we've hit up both at one point, but they moved to a more like a smaller mall-like location. I think.
That's okay. You're talking about Replay then.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that location, but at least they still have a good selection. I just don't like how small it is.
Yeah, I thought she said it was.
That's what she said.
But yeah. So is this the figure you're talking about? That's part of that Wukong set?
Oh,
hold on. I'll be right back. Excuse me.
I just made a part of the Wukong set.
Oh, you mashed him up a little bit.
No, I haven't. I am going to get I am going to get Black Myth Wukong, the Black Myth Wukong.
Okay.
I am going to have to get him.
I was looking at the what is it? It's the jury from Yamaguchi Revoltech.
Mm-hmm.
I want it mainly because of the posability.
Jury.
Yeah, Street Fighter 6 outfit style jury.
Oh, okay, yeah. But it's jury, so
Mm-hmm. And honestly, like, don't get me wrong, I like the other one I have.
Too late, got you wrong.
But I would like it to be I would like it in her newer outfit. Excuse me. But I guess that's just more of a personal preference thing going on.
Yeah.
And for some reason, they have an extra Chun-Li face part. I don't know why they do that.
You never know. You might need one.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh. They're launching the same... Like, Jury comes out after Chun-Li, so it's like a weird... You got to buy both to get their mutual pieces, it looks like.
Merchandising.
I am picking. I know. I am picking up. Them out. Both out. I'm picking up Kenny and Ryu.
Okay. Yeah.
I just wish they weren't so damn expensive. Jeez, Louise.
They're only $30. What do you think?
Yeah, I was about to say $30.
Well, I was looking at the amazing Yamaguchi Revotech.
Oh, I don't never care for it. I think I own 2 Revoltechs, Hot Rod and And I was happy for him when I got him, but would I ever get him again? They actually made it where I didn't want.
Well, apparently you have a One Punch one, and that looks solid as hell.
Yeah.
Extra hands, flaming fist, pissed off faces.
Yeah, just let him. Don't. Nah. We can't.
Okay. I'm just gonna shut up. I need to shut up.
No, you don't.
No, you don't, Tom.
You're doing a good job.
You're doing a good job. We know that this is how this is you. It's okay.
Oh yeah. So I've been like I don't know why what made me do it, but I started rewatching Full Metal Alchemist. It's good. What'd you say?
I didn't hear what you said. I'm sorry.
Oh, I
You started watching Full Metal.
Rewatching Full Metal Brotherhood.
Okay.
I was like, man, I just sometimes you're just scrolling through and you're like, man, I want to watch something, and it pops up like, man, I'm gonna watch this again from the beginning.
You watch Brotherhood? You saying Full Metal or Brotherhood?
Yes.
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 Yeah.
Yes. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Yes.
Now I say, did you watch Full Metal or Brotherhood? A different one. Full Metal Alchemist is the original.
Brotherhood.
All right. See, dickwad.
I will say I like that Brotherhood starts pretty much at the close to the end without the extra filler.
Right.
Well, it's not the end. It's kind of like the middle where that one ex-general guy starts attacking the town with his, I think it's ice alchemy. But yeah, I kind of like that. But other than that, both series were pretty decent for the time frame.
Mm-hmm.
But why were you rewatching it, sir?
Just I was scrolling through Hulu trying to find something to watch, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna rewatch this again. I haven't watched it in a long time. So I was like, rewatch that. And then I got mad because the figures I have aren't in to scale with each other. So I was like, well, I can't really just space out with these guys while I'm watching the show. So anyway,
that sounds about right. Sadly,
oh, I didn't realize you had made my screen the large screen.
I made it bigger since you were talking. I thought you were going to talk about your figures.
Oh, nobody wants to hear about this shit. No. Okay. Well, I guess I'll talk. Well, there's Spawn, and Spawn is Spawn. It was really, that cape really pissed me off.
Is it plastic or sorry?
No, it's a cloth goods cape. It's just the wire is half-assed wired, and the cape looks like somebody just threw some cloth and cut lines in it. It's just horrible cape. You see that? It's just horrible, man.
Huh.
I was excited because it is what it is. It's Spawn. I like Spawn, so I got him. But not for $30, man. That cake should have been a hell of a lot better than that. The other thing that really pisses me off, though, Todd puts trigger fingers on every fucking figure he does, right? And none of them comes with guns. And the one figure he packs with guns has one trigger finger, and it barely holds the guns it comes with. I'm like, this dude puts trigger fingers on every figure, and there's nothing for them to hold in the package. And the one figure you give us, which is your own personal,
Your bread and butter.
it's your bread and butter, and you can't even give us the proper hands. You know. Anyway.
That's the point. I've noticed that. I think I complained about that, like on another figure I got from McFarlane. It's like, bruh.
It's Spawn. It's Spawn. You'd think he would put the most into that, you know. But whatever. I'll tell you what he did do a good job on, and this is Zendaya. I don't even know her character's name from Dune because I haven't watched Dune.
Toonie.
What'd you say?
Toonie. I think that's how you say. Where did you get it from?
I got it from Ross.
Oh,
Ross. I was in Ross.
Which
I
one?
was killing Hendersonville. I was out by that Target.
is that what's her name? Tom Holland's girlfriend?
Yeah, Zendaya. So I was out and I was in there, and I was, man, what else did I see? Because I saw one of the Total Anime figures there. Anyway, it was, and I saw they had that and Yoda's ship. I didn't have Yoda's ship, so I got Yoda's ship, and both this and Zendaya were both $5. So I went and got both of them.
Huh.
And this,
go ahead.
okay. This is a McFarlane figure, right? Has all the typical McFarlane stuff. But the one thing that shocked me was the diaphragm area. It's a twist here. I thought it was going to be like the normal, but it doesn't move back and forth. I popped it off, making that mistake. So it just rotates, right? You get most everything else from the lower part, and it actually has a freaking ab crunch.
Ha!
I was like, this thing has an ab crunch in there.
A good and proper ab crunch.
I couldn't believe it. I was like, get out of here, Todd. Look at that crunch. And I was watching a review, and I guess these figures came out early this year? Last year?
No, they came out right before the movie.
Okay. So this is for the part 2.
Yeah, they're like second wave figures or third wave, something weird like that.
So these are the first figures I think he put wired soft goods.
Yeah.
And so the guy in the review was saying, if this is the direction that Todd is going, this is because the review I was watching was old. He was like, if this is the direction Todd's going with his figures, good job. Because the wire is a good, strong, good hefty wire, you know. It's not perfect, but it's even wire in the hood.
Oh. Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
And rare.
I was like, wow, okay. But everything else is typical.
But I find it funny that that's an older, maybe like a year or so older figure, and then you have Spawn right next to her. That's what more recent / this year.
Then you got this monstrosity.
Oh dear.
Go ahead and open these wings out so you can see the wings.
I want to see what these wings do. Oh. Is this McFarlane fig?
No. This is a classified. These are pretty substantial. So, yeah, it's a classified. Man, they are big wings. And he won't stand very well.
I mean, yeah, his center of mass is all over the place.
There we go. Oh, man.
That's interesting.
Also, but the wings are pretty dope. I put shock oil on his diaphragm because it doesn't twist very well. His head articulation is not that great. It doesn't look up very high. I've already modded mine so it can look up a little bit better, and it still doesn't look up much.
Like that's the whole point of him flying. He needs to be able to look.
Look up, but he can't look up.
Mm.
Let's like get out of here. But he looks like, as far as like deco and design, looks cool and all that. These wings are fantastic. They look like something the movie Vulture would have.
Yeah, it's more mechanical wings type. Oh, and he's got the turbines in the middle too.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's weird. Where would the air come out?
The back. I don't know.
No, but there's no opening on the back of the wings. You notice that?
It's alien technology. So he's all right. Damn it. I just take that off.
Oh wow. Okay, it is a
The
peg.
bird. Oh yeah, the bird. Obviously, it's just a decorative piece. It doesn't move. It's just there. It's just there.
Does it clip onto his arm, or has it got like a little peg too?
It's got a peg.
Oh.
It's just a decoration. But I will say this. I know Sam said he passed on Deku, the total anime Deku, Jazzwares.
Wait, Jazzwares?
Yes.
Like,
I love him. This is how you do a figure. It was $17. $17 before tax. $17 figure, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's a few things I don't like. The ab crunch is not the best, but it's there. It's not the best ab crunch, and doesn't have a boot swivel.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like that's a missed opportunity. It should have a boot swivel. I mean, it's got the ankle, all that stuff, but if it had a swivel with the boot, that would be dope.
So does the ankles pivot at all?
Yeah. They pivot.
Okay, so they yeah. Okay.
They got the rocker and all that stuff. It's just if it rotated at the boot, that would add a little bit extra. Okay, $20 figure. It's got better articulation than any Marvel Legend. This is how Jada Toys, like we said, Jada Toys has changed the game. Jada Toys has said, hey, look, we can do this for $25. This is 17. Jazzwares like, okay, hold my beer. This is what we're gonna do for $17.
Hold my beer.
So drop down hips, rotation. You can do the freaking splits. He can do the what do you say? He can do the Jean-Claude Van Damme. He's got butterfly shoulders, even though they're not real good because of this soft overlay of the plastic rubber here, double jointed elbows. He's got the perfect amount of head. He can look all the way up, down, his neck, and he's got a ball joint at the neck, base of the neck, and at the top. It is buttery smooth, man.
That's good.
That is fantastic. I've been just sitting here, like putting him in all kinds of crazy poses. His arms are a little tight right there at the shoulders.
Yeah,
but they're real tight. I don't want to break anything on camera like Tony.
I have not done that recently.
Anyway, so okay.
I need to fix my chair.
Pose him up real quick.
Can you do the was it the Superman landing pose?
I haven't even tried yet. No, I probably can. I don't know because his ab crunch isn't that great. Hold on. Get him to stand up real quick. There we go. Okay. Let me grab his box. So he comes. That's him, right?
Mm-hmm.
He comes with.
Oh wow!
2 different faceplates. His
little.
So we can do his power effect. fist and the
It's like
lightning
that
effect.
crackle lightning. Yeah,
It comes with all that. All of that.
for $17.
$17. $17, man.
Honestly, that's pretty nice. I like that price and that. Not to mention, it also like looks really good too. Man,
All right, so the last one, the last thing I got, also from Jazzwares.
wait a minute.
Oh, yeah, him.
What'd you say?
That's it. You got him. In fact,
Yes.
Oh wait, that's what's his name from
Tokyo Ghoul. Yes.
Tokyo Ghoul.
Yes. What'd you say, Sam?
I want to store. Now, if I find this story,
I can't hear you.
I said I want Itadori.
Uh-huh.
Like I said, if I got him, then I'd be, I like
He said
Itadori.
he was at Ross.
He was at Raw.
Yeah, the one in Hendersonville.
Hmm.
I might be making a winning Hendersonville. Okay.
Yeah. He was at Ross. I think it may have been $13.
I can. That's
All right. Once again, $17, right?
mm-hmm.
$17. This is a Target exclusive. Same mumbo jumbo. Comes with, multiple heads. Excuse me. He comes with a different neck plate. So when you have his mask on, it actually has a different neck. So it looks like he's got a mask on.
Hmm.
There's something I forgot to tell you about Deku, but it's the same with him. So this piece right here, this where it connects, you can take this piece off and
Mhm.
put another piece there. So when you don't have the tentacles out, it's none of that's on there. So it's a swappable piece there. On top of that, these things, bendy wire.
Oh shit!
Bendy wire.
Oh shit, sir!
Bendy wire, man. Bendy wire. And they bend and twist right there at the base.
I like that.
Articulation scheme, the same. Everything's the same as far as articulation. Mine, the knee was tight, and I was trying to get the band, and when I finally did get to break loose, it is now super loose. Giggity.
Giggity.
So because of that super looseness, it's been hard to keep him a stand, but I've been trying to counterbalance everything. But he's been hard to stand because of that loose knee, man. That really pissed me off. It was stiff. I'm like, oh man, I gotta bend it. And it finally broke free, and then it was just the complete opposite. Super loose. I couldn't believe when I took these out of the package, they were curved. And so I was like, man, can these bend? And I started messing with them, like, oh, I don't want to break it because they're real hard plastic. And I looked up a review, and the guy said, yep, these are bendy wire. And I'm like, get out of here. So I went to town bending them. I was like, I'm bending these bad boys. But yeah, ever since I popped that knee loose, man, it went complete opposite. He's got rotation at the where the knee goes into the I guess that'd be thigh. Right there at the thigh, it rotates right above
So
the
it's
knee.
like an inner knee thigh swivel.
Yeah. Same, but his articulation is the same. Drop down hips. The ab crunch is a little bit better on him.
Mm.
Man, he is not standing up for some reason. I had him standing earlier. I'm gonna fix this off camera. But this total anime Jazzware line, I'm shocked. They shocked me like Jada Toys shocked me. I think that's too much. send an email. There it is. Oh man, I didn't pay for damn kid. Anyway, I haven't even found Alpine again. I've been looking for him too.
I like $17. You get a lot out of that.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming these are figures that came out this year, right?
Yes. This is a brand new line for Jazzwares.
Damn.
The total anime line. They've got
I'm gonna have to check them out and see what they got.
They've got Eren Yeager from Attack on Titan, Chainsaw Man, Itadori from Jujutsu Kaisen, the two I got, and then Anya Forger from Spy Family.
Oh, so they have Anya. Okay.
But shit, I'm trying to make sure I don't miss his name. Kaneki, he's a Target exclusive.
Oh, apparently they have Eren Yeager.
I just said that.
I'm sorry, I'm looking at the website.
Let them find out for themselves.
Wait, the one with Anya comes with a TV?
Yeah, she's at GameStop. Her and Eren Yeager at GameStop. I was gonna get, I wanted Deku first. Of course, I got him. But then Eren Yeager, I was gonna get him second because I was gonna put him with other Attack on Titans figure. But I think the scale's gonna be off because she's a Figma.
I don't know. Sigma 112. That is, I don't know. That Aaron is pretty tall.
I guess we'll have to. Do you have the Figma to gauge it with, man?
Well,
he doesn't have anybody that. What you probably might be the same size. That's that. The one you got with the five.
Breaking up a little bit, or is it just me?
I mean, there is a little breakup coming from his side.
Yeah,
just a wee bit. I have to change my transition back.
Sam, you're breaking up a little bit.
Can you hear me now?
Okay.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, because I was far. I'm sorry. I'm saying that.
The answer is yes, we could hear you, but every now and then you sound a little robotic or delayed.
No, what's the problem with that? Yeah. So, what was it? So, how tall is the guy? It's not just the.
I don't know.
Because I thought that he was the same size as you. I might be wrong.
Oh yeah, I don't know. No. Oh, let's see. 6-inch figure. It's a little bit taller than Alpine. Alpine 6 inches. Yeah. Let's see. It might be. Let me go grab her. Right back.
I mean, we all know if you compare it to McFarlane's going to be a little bit bigger.
You didn't have that anything right now. Can you say anything on that time? Are we talking about next time? Or are we talking about?
We're talking about the Jazzwares anime line compared to other like Figma or 6-inch figs.
I think, like I said, I want to say I might be wrong, but I've seen him. Aaron is one of the taller ones of them. I've seen Aaron. But I could be wrong. I don't know. Okay.
But yeah, I guess we're waiting for Rashad to come back with another figure to compare. Oh gosh, is that a Figma?
Like I said, she's probably smiling. I think because Aaron was a tall character.
How tall were they in this series?
That's why I might be wrong, but I thought Aaron. I want to think of my favorite. Sorry, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Let's see. So it looks like he might have been 183 centimeters by the time the series was done.
Yeah, that's not gonna work. She's way too small.
Yeah.
And let me check Mikasa. Mikasa should be only 176. So he's taller, but he's not that much taller.
Yeah, no, that's not.
Yeah.
So she's pretty small.
I need to finish Atrocitus. I need to get that Black Lantern Superman and Black Lantern Batman. I'll be finished, but I don't feel like spending how much it costs. Like every time I look at it, I'm like, yeah. Oh man, have y'all been keeping up with the New York Comic Con stuff?
Not really. But you could let us know.
Yeah, I mean, are you talking about as far as movie wise or as far as
figures? I haven't been keeping up with the movie stuff.
I am so far I am actually pleasantly surprised. I think that it makes me excited for they're coming out because I definitely want to get. Well, I think a few of them. I'm definitely getting Tony the Tiger. I'm definitely getting Fred and Barney. As far as those serial things go, as far as the like the whole thing with Sister Cheetah. And funny thing, I think those are Jada toys also. So,
yes, they are.
Yes, they are. So the thing about that is, I'm cool with it. I think that along with a bunch of stuff that I already know I'm getting, I need to be planning out a little bit better.
Yeah.
Oh shoot, there's a Zelda and Miku figure set coming out. Oh damn, that Zelda looks nice. Link is okay.
Ain't this some shit?
I might go ahead and get that Zelda. I like her. I like how she looks.
She must have gone to a women's warehouse.
Uh,
You're gonna like how we look.
Oh, dude. Wait, who's doing the Alpha series? I don't see who's
Storm Collectibles.
Oh shit. Oh wait, it's their Storm Arena line.
Oh.
No, it's this. They're gonna be their cheaper line. Is what I'm saying.
For you, so try doing things. I try my best, man, but sometimes you make it hard. Diggity. But
fucking damn it, shit. Fuck.
Come on, Tony, work with me, man. Yes, it is Storm Collectibles. They have started a subline. That subline will be trying to contend with Jada because they know that they are losing money because no one wants to buy the larger Street Fighter.
Nobody wants to spend
Exactly.
$150 each
Exactly.
time.
That's why they
So
now if they
they
raise
will.
the prices on this, then I will be saying goodbye to Storm. Now, if they do, I don't know if they will, but if they go ahead and make a Terry Bogard, since Terry
Hmm.
is going to be in Street Fighter, but I think Jada might beat them to that if Jada starts working on the new Street Fighter game for it.
That would be nice, though.
I don't know, but it's still boys thing. I'm saying, it,
Oh,
as long as they stay on Alpha, I'll be okay. Don't go back and make a Street Fighter, you know, 5 anything. Just stick to Alpha.
yeah.
But they could do so much with it.
Man, this Dune figure is so much better than most of his stuff. It's got thigh swivel.
Yeah.
I feel like they probably paid more for that to
They,
happen.
not, I mean, you talk about as far as the price.
Say that again.
So I was asking Tony, are you talking about the price point?
No, I'm just saying, like, for all the extra stuff, they might have paid into it more, if that makes
Oh,
sense.
talking
Yeah.
about the Dune
Yeah,
franchise people. Yeah.
because I noticed some of those, like, certain property licenses will probably have more things going on with them than others.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. I get what you're saying.
Oh, I'm not. It's not perfect, but damn.
But I don't, because he had, had it the first time, I don't know how much more he had to pay. But there was the first set of things that he made.
Yeah, and I didn't get any of those. I was thinking about it.
I got Paul. I got Paul, and then I went
Yeah,
around to this new Paul. The new Paul, the one you have, he's pretty cool.
yeah. So now, after getting her, I'm like, okay, I'm about to go back and get Paul Atreides, and because I
Yeah,
kept running into him, and I'm like, man, I want to get him, but it's, you know, I was like, hey, it's McFarlane. I really don't want to get home and it be Dookie.
especially
Like,
when I was looking at when I was looking at the movie, I, I always say that I tend to, when I'm looking at a movie and I have a figure, I tend to
yeah,
get involved. Uh, so when, two came out, I was just like, hey,
well, wait. Oh yeah, I remember what I was gonna say. On the back of these total anime figures, there's a little. I don't know if you can see it right there in the center of his back.
Hmm.
You can take that piece off, and it's a spot for a
say,
flight stand.
for the flight.
For a flight stand, and yep, which I was like, that's pretty freaking dope. Yeah, you said that's super. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know if I can do that because of his lack of app crunch. We'll try. Tony's typing away over there, boy.
And,
He's getting his mail order bride together.
I didn't know Pornhub had that many letters in it. Now I can see that.
So, let's see. I don't think I can get them down there like that, man. Because it's that lack of ab crunch is getting them. It's close though.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, looks good though, from what I saw.
Yeah, I've been just sitting over there spacing out with this dude, man. His shoulders are real tight, but that's okay. Let's take a little butterfly shoulders.
I mean, if the plastic's a little more pliable, you might be able to still get those shoulders in position though.
But no, it's. I mean, for less than $20, man,
Mm-hmm.
Can't beat that. Oh man, that Nostalgia shared that thing about the Ghostbusters thing.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh man, that's dope. And then I realized it's a freaking HasLab.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
I was so mad. I'm like, it's a HasLab. Oh man.
Because I was kind of hyped.
You lost
Now
me
I'm
with
like,
that. You lost me with that one. I'm like, I was like, they did it.
Is it a
They
big enough
actually
one to
did
hold
it.
figures this time?
Yeah, it's for a 6-inch.
Oh,
Yeah, but it's
why is it
just
a HasLab though?
because
That's why they must get the money.
yeah.
Put it on a okay,
Tony, you there?
Yeah, sorry. I was trying to listen to
Man,
the video, but it's like
I thought I was lagging because everything got dead quiet. I'm like, oh man, am I lagging? It got crazy
no.
quiet.
I was trying to watch the video, but they cranked up the audio too high.
Okay.
There's a deluxe model that comes with shit? What? Oh, ew. The base one, no, it's a plasma series. HasLab Plasma, $325 for the base model and $399.99 or $400 for the deluxe. And it looks like they come with the older figures in black suits and a bunch of extra accessories.
Yep.
I'm trying to.
Justify it.
Yeah, it's like the old models they made.
Yeah.
Fuck. That's some serious reuse, man.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
And then somebody already complained. It's like you're a multi-billion-dollar company, and you can't make enough.
You can't. You're a multi-million-dollar company. You can't even just. I've said it before. I'm gonna say it again, and I'm gonna stand by it. I love the way NECA does it.
Mm-hmm.
They do open pre-orders. You however many people order it, that's how many they make. You got like 30 days, sometimes 60 days to pre-order it. At the end of the 60 days, they shut it off and they make that amount.
Yeah, and then if let's say at the store.
No, that's it. They don't ship anything to store.
No. What I'm getting at is like if the store pre-orders, let's say a dozen, then they make a dozen for them to get because they pre-ordered a dozen.
Yeah.
That's you know what's trippy though? I agree with your assessment, sir. Because I'm like I was hyped until I saw the price, and then obviously the HasLab thing took me out of it because I saw it briefly when I was looking at the post, but I didn't really look at it.
Yeah.
I'm annoyed. HasLab and it's stupid price.
Besides it being stupid price, it's a HasLab. They don't need to be doing crowdfunding stuff, man. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, they don't. They just go, hey, look, we're gonna open up pre-orders, and minimum to ship is like 10,000, like, or however many thousand or whatever the fuck, right?
No, don't even do that.
But something besides, oh, do a crowdfund, and if it don't get a certain amount, we're just gonna say fuck y'all. I want one, but I'm not willing to shell out for a HasLab, because to me that's annoying.
How about they just showed that they're doing the Sentinel that is like. Did you see the Sentinel that they just announced, man?
Oh, you talking about the one that they had with all the little mini Sentinels?
Yeah, I didn't see that picture, but yeah, they had all the X-Men 97 characters fighting it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I wonder how that makes all the HasLab people feel. I know the HasLab one, I think, is probably has to be bigger, but it comes with lights, I think. I don't know. I'm thinking, man, I'd be pissed. Why? It has to be smaller than the one that's the HasLab. I don't remember the sizes, the dimensions on the HasLab one. But
yeah, it's.
See, now I want to watch Dune.
Well, I actually haven't. I watched the first two versions of Dune, but I haven't watched the new one.
Yeah, I watched the OG one.
You can see how certain people were saying that, like, well, not I don't want to ruin it by saying that. So let me just it is better. It is better because it gives you a lot more visual. The story is good. It doesn't draw it out too much. You know how the first one can be so long just because.
Yeah.
So excuse me, you don't have that. You do. The thing that I don't like about it is, it's not that I don't like about it. The new take on it is it feels like a lot of playing off a religious thing. Like, to the simple fact of them, I'm messing up my thing. I'm trying to make sure that I'm not spoiling the picture. The way that they manipulated them and their religion makes me figure out, are they really the good guys in this? Let's say it like that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the best way to say it. And it's not that they're not the good guys or they're not doing. They're doing it for good reasons, but it's benefiting them too. The majority of, how some people do things and it's for, good for the people or good for the, you would assume those to be good reasons. But at the same time, if they're doing it to benefit themselves, you would see them as doing it for selfish reasons. But they're kind of making moves for both. It just so happens that the moves that they're making benefit. So, yeah.
I mean, isn't the original story kind of religious in that aspect anyway?
The original does have a religious aspect too, but this is playing off of more people's beliefs in that on that plane. It's the same. It plays off of it, but this plays on a more deeper.
Mm-hmm.
That wasn't set up for that. And I don't know if it's, of course, because of the political climate that is now. But yeah, it's still good. I think that like you really see it in the second you
Okay.
in the second one you just like wow. In fact, that's why I really want that tuning because it shows how it showed how things can be looked at in different ways. Yeah, where do I need to go? Man, if you get lost in Elder Rings, you really get lost.
Oh, you're talking about like are you playing the DLC or the OG game?
I'm thinking that I ain't stuck with this either.
Well, to be fair, it's just easy to get lost in general because if you forget where your points are in the map, you're like, ah, fuck. Like
That's
that's how I found Kaled.
okay. So I started out doing the thing so I could get the wolves coming, and I'm lost. So I mean, I'll do something about it a little bit later on. But right now, like I'll probably because I'm trying. I am definitely going to go get um because I want to get the super. I want to dual wheel, and I need to get that other component.
Hmm. I'm trying to refrain from sneezing after that popcorn I had. It's like
Huh?
When the stream started, I had made some popcorn and I put this seasoning on it that I had tasted before but had not tried it on popcorn. I think at next time I need to use it like with butter because it was kind of like making me sneeze and I wasn't enjoying it as well as I thought I would.
It's just me the popcorn.
Say again?
You want to join sneeze or you want to join the popcorn?
I wasn't really enjoying like the flavor, this like the seasoning I put on it
Mm-hmm.
because it was doing like it for me. It was like flying up, and every time I was taking a breath before I actually ate it, it was like
Eating
inhaling some of the
You did
juices.
yeah. I was kind of inhaling it a little bit, and
Yeah, you were.
yeah, well, you were taking it to the face. So you saying it was popping up in your face and you couldn't manage, right?
it was just like making me want to sneeze. That's the main thing.
Oh, so I was hoping he was gonna bite, but oh well.
Nah, he's learning.
He's learning. You're just giving me a hard time, 29.
Yeah, every week like
Okay,
clockwork.
what you say?
Every week, sir.
Anybody heard from AZ? Okay.
Last I heard, he was still working on putting together some setup. That was, gosh, how many hours ago? This was like 7 hours ago. Well, not seven, but like around seven. So that's been like at least 5 hours now.
Well, it's almost midnight, so he's not going to be here.
No worries. He could always he just watch it on the replay. Give me guff on the replay. But for the most part, yeah, he's busy doing that setup and breakdown gig.
Yeah.
So I guess it pays well. It's just hard on the body.
Excuse me.
What? Yeah. But yeah, anything else coming up this week? I forgot. Falcon.
Yes.
Rashad. The poster, I added the S for it, and I sent you
Yes.
those files.
Yes.
So, did you need anything else, or is that okay for you to
Nope,
go ahead and
I
print?
think that's okay. I have
Okay.
to when I get a chance to go by because I'm gonna get it done through FedEx. I want to make sure everything's okay. I'm gonna go by the place. I looked at it online, but
Mhm.
I'm gonna go by there. That way I can talk to somebody and make sure everything's right.
So I made it 36 by 24,
Okay.
but you could easily scale it down to 11 by 17, or all the way down.
Okay.
I mean,
You made it what size?
so it is a poster size. It is huge. So it's like
what were
36 by 24.
36 by 24. Okay. It should say It should say that on there. 36 by 24.
Yeah, it's because I made it bigger so that it could scale down without too much fuss.
Yeah.
Because even though it's a vector file, I know some people are weird about, well, the scaling's not right, bro. The scale will go to any fucking size.
Okay.
Sorry, that's old printing annoyance. But for the most part, yeah, it should scale to whatever size, but it is big just as a starting point, just in case you get some pushback.
Okay.
But yeah, other than that, it doesn't have to be that big. It could be 18 by 24 if you want it to be.
Yeah. Let me see what size the banner is. Because I can't remember off the top of my head. Because it's one of those tripod banner thingies.
Mm-hmm.
Can't remember the size.
Yeah, usually when I was making those style of things to put on a poster stand or a what else? What was it called? Like a tripod thing.
Yeah. Right.
Usually it's mounted on foam core after it's been printed, or it's printed directly to the substrate, depending on what material you choose. And then it's got enough heft so they can actually just kind of sit on the board without falling off or curling up. But yeah, so it should be big enough for that purpose if need be, or it could be smaller. It just depends. But yeah. But I'm sorry. I'm like, my brain is like slowly going away. I just feel
What do you
tired
mean?
all of a sudden.
Oh. Weirdo.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
But yeah, I also got to go to work in the morning. I recall because like I work this weekend,
Yeah.
and
Close it down.
what was that, man?
You need to close it down so you can get to rest. That's fine. I think that is, I mean, this is the best way to tell. Uh, Parker, you going hunting or you working tomorrow?
I'm working tomorrow. I might wait till Sunday or Monday. I don't know. On my way home, I'll probably stop at Walmart. But I'm not gonna hunt. Like I'm not gonna do a serious hunt. No,
Okay.
not tomorrow. Not tomorrow. I'm gonna take tomorrow off.
I was just trying to see if I'm gonna run into that fall. So yeah, I'll probably do the
I don't know what you said, man.
I was like, yeah, because we were like,
you sound like Bane from the Dark Knight Rises, man.
Yeah, like I said, I'm probably gonna do a little something tomorrow,
okay,
and I'm probably just gonna look for. So now I'm looking for the question.
the
Mhm.
question.
The question.
Yeah, that's wild. That I can't believe that, man. About the question, I honestly thought it would have been a little. No, I didn't think it would be this difficult to find the question. I thought it'd be. I knew it was. It's a chase figure. It's supposed to pop up randomly at stores, but I didn't think it just like not pop up anywhere.
Yeah.
You know. Well, I guess I should have known that because the Manhunter's the same way. I only saw the Manhunter that one time I bought it.
That one time only.
Uh huh.
That's how it works, man. It's kind of frustrating, and you're
But it,
like, oh, I found it, but shit.
well, the problem with the Manhunter is supposed to be an army builder. Like, why would you make an army builder a chase?
And that
That
doesn't make sense.
it makes no sense at all.
Oh, me.
Makes no sense at all. You know what? I'm so mad about this spawn. I'm almost tempted to make a video about how mad I am about this spawn.
Do it.
So is it that you just don't like him, or are you disappointed behind everything about it, like the
I
height?
like the you said I like the figure, but he cut. There's so many corners cut that it's like get out of here. It's $30 first of all.
$30.
You know, it was yeah, it was 29. Yeah, and it's like for that much, it shouldn't look like the cape. It was something I could have done and just it's just oh my gosh. The figure itself is it's typical Todd McFarlane figure stuff. I expected that, but the inability to hold the guns properly just is it's inexcusable.
Yeah.
Especially when every figure you make comes with nothing but trigger fingers.
Yeah, that product is.
You know, um, I like the actual figure. Like, you know, I like the actual figure itself.
Mhm.
Um, I don't have any complaints about the actual figure. I mean, I expected that when I like. There's certain things you expect from a company, you know. So when you go into it, you already know, okay, this is what I'm going to get.
Yeah.
So I knew all those things going in. I honestly thought the cape was going to be a shitload better than that, man. That's just so half-assed. I like how it looks dirty. Oh, I like that part of it. It looks dirty. But somebody comment. I haven't played Call of Duty with this uh, spawn in it, or whatever. But somebody commented and said that's how it looks in the game. I was like, well, whatever. I wasn't expecting. I wasn't expecting the huge cape like he draws them. I wasn't expecting that. I'm not saying I was expecting that kind of huge, massive cape, but like the bendy wire doesn't even go all the way up to the to the end. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, they should have made that
Yeah.
full one because that was really messed up.
Because well, you know, I need to grab the other one and mess with because I got the Mortal Kombat one, the first one he did. That was like I got the one with the sword. No, I got the one with the axe. The one with the axe. And I like that one. You know, that's.
I think you should do a video. Just humor me.
Humor
Like,
you.
yeah, just do it, man. Because if it's enough of an issue with that particular model or figure that you have, that you're like you're that insist like it's making you angry, right? And it's making you frustrated
I'm
that you
very
have it.
disappointed. Very disappointed because it's his property. He acts like he loves Spawn so much.
Yeah.
You know, it'd be like Stan Lee half-assing Spider-Man, or you know, it'd be like Bob Kane. Is it Bob Kane that did Batman?
Yeah.
Yeah, Bob Kane half-assing Batman. You know.
Yep.
It's like, come on, man. This is your actual. This is what you're known for. It's
his baby.
It's your baby, you know. It's.
Yeah.
And it also makes me mad because I spend so much time. We spend so much time defending. Well, Sam doesn't anymore. He's like, you know, I'm done with the dude. But I've spent so much time defending his ass. You know, like, hey, you know,
It is what it is with him.
now I'm gonna have to cut you loose, man. You're not dragging me down with you.
Exactly. And I'm being the dude that cried Todd.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's pretty much it.
He's gonna be he's slowly becoming like Marvel Legends to me. You know, especially after Jada Toys, especially now with Jazzwares with this total anime line.
Mm-hmm.
Man, oh my goodness, man. The only thing, well, I don't know about. Let me make sure I say his name right. Because I never watched Jujutsu Kaisen. Itadori. I'm not sure about his ab crunch. I haven't watched a review on him yet.
I heard that he has a pretty good act. So
Yeah. I will say this. I'm the plastic. Like, you know, Marvel Legends and some figures have like a certain weight to it. These figures almost feel weightless. They're just the plastics they feel real light in the hand. You know? But that's okay though. They feel like they would be the perfect pocket fig.
yeah, that's
You know,
But
because man, it's just except for Kanaki, man, his damn tentacles are getting the fucking way. But Deku's like, man, that's something I can throw in my pocket and just wow.
I still say do the video. Just do it. It's practice.
Yeah. I don't want my first video to be a rant.
yeah.
I mean, what do you think we do?
No, man, I'm if I do a video, it's gonna be a review, not a rant. I don't wanna rant. That's not. Now, if it turns into a rant, that's different, you know. But it's if I ever do a video, it's always just going to be a review that evolves into a rant, but not just a rant. I guess I could approach it as a review,
Mm-hmm.
and just rant.
I mean, however you want to approach it, sir, I still say do it.
Do it. Do it.
Do it.
Do it. Do it.
Yeah.
Do it.
Do it now. Do it now.
I don't have a Palpatine, but that would have been perfect. Do it.
I was doing the dodgeball. I don't know what y'all was doing the thing. I was doing dodgeball.
If you can
I was
dodge
doing
this
everything.
wrench, you can dodge a dodgeball.
You can do it. Yeah, I went from dodgeball to Palpatine, so you know.
Okay.
I cover all my bases. I feel like there's something else that was revealed today. I just can't remember off the top of my head. I meant to write all this stuff down. Not write it down, but have it all saved on my phone. But I'm sure I shared it on the Instagram group.
I could check Instagram again because I
That's what
saw
I'm doing right
something
now.
else there a minute ago. Where is it? G.I.
The
Joe review.
The Joe reveals. Yeah, the Joe reveals.
I haven't seen the Joe with you.
Yeah,
haven't seen it?
It's like a Cobra Commander, not Cobra Commander, like a Cobra playset. No, because I'm looking at the picture again. Because a polar bear?
No, Iron Can did a video about some of the classified reveals that they showed, and it's Snake Eyes and his Master Vice episodes suit, the OG Snake Eyes, and it comes with the polar bear, and he actually comes with two different sets of hands, one normal hands and one with the radiation poison thing.
Okay.
There's the play set that comes with looks like an alley viper, I think, but it's a modular play set. I think it's Footloose, and then a retro carded Dr. Mindbender. And then they went back and did that 4th anniversary firefighter figure. I think that's everything. And a retro carded Viper. Yeah, but it's in there. It's in the group. I sent it to the group.
Yeah, I'm actually looking at the video right now.
Man, I am getting my ass total whoop. This is like really. They are really petty. I mean, like.
I mean, are you going to Stormfield Castle? Because they're pretty rough over there.
Man, I haven't even really got. I am just now getting. I'm not even going to Stormfield Castle. I'm just running around in the forest, getting my ass whooped by these dudes, random dudes.
Oh, be lucky you haven't found a rune bear yet. Ooh.
Bear, I'm just not built for that just yet.
Rune bear will fuck you up, bro.
It's not built for that just yet. I'm like, dude, what is going on? I mean, and then I'm pissed off because, like, on one of them, I had amassed a pretty good amount. I was about to level up, and I turned around and got killed again before I could get my stuff back.
That's how it works.
That's the worst.
I mean, I'm like, dude,
that's the worst.
It hurt because, like, when you die twice, yeah, you don't get your stuff back.
Yeah, unless you have the twig. If you have the twig, if you die, then your stuff will still be there.
The twig.
Yeah, it's like a white cypress twig. I think it allows you to die and keep your items without losing them. But if you had, let's say, already died once, the twig keeps you from losing your souls at the position that you're at. So it's a pretty rare-ish item.
I know. I'm got it, but I know I had 3,000. I died, and then I was trying. First of all, I went back into a cave. I died in a cave.
Oh.
And so I went back to that cave, and it was sitting right there. But it's like a very bad situation to die in because it's just that like it was. Meaning, like they just swarmed in on me.
Yep.
And I was just like, yeah, this is not going to work.
Yeah, it's what you call bad place, bad time.
It's just like, you know what? We just going to let that be. We're going to let that lie where it is.
I will say, one time I was, what was it? I died falling off a cliff because a group of enemies pushed me off. And then I woke up and I forgot where I was because I was trying to follow the map, but the map doesn't show you the elevation, right?
Mhm.
So I get back up, I get there, and I'm like, ah, fuck, it's up there. And before I could fully make it all the way up the cliffside to get to my souls, I died. I'm like, just could not get up there. It was so hot, man. It was so annoying. But shit like that happens all the time. It's like, it's the nature of the game, sadly. It's like, how much do you want to get your face kicked in without proper preparation? Well, you're gonna find out today.
Yeah, I'm hard headed. I'm that dude who will go fight. I am that guy that will go fight the big boss many times as I need to.
Mm,
I do, man. I do not take it lightly.
yeah.
That's from
Severely underpowered. Okay, I'm gonna try again.
so I just I
No,
got
like no, but
I'm,
I've seen.
I'm gonna see if I can beat this guy. I know he's a level 65, and I'm only 23. I'm gonna try and beat him anyway.
I do this common sense. Now I know that like he's just gonna follow me, and I have nothing that that'll even it up on me.
Hmm.
I'll leave it be. But I'll come back now. I'm going to push weight in the woods. I'm gonna tell you that now.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm pushing weight.
No, I mean I'll be that one guy. I'm like level 5 in a level 60 zone. I'm like, I'm gonna beat you.
I'm gonna beat this guy. I'm gonna do it.
And then I do. I'm like, yeah,
Yeah.
I beat his butt at level 5. And then as soon as I leave, after beating that damn boss, a little lobby enemy one shots my ass.
Like I know the hardest Final Fantasy that I had. One of the hardest Final Fantasies that I had, bosses that I had to fight was Angry Mayu. Like he was the worst. Like I mean, because even when one hit, he's gonna make you deaf, dumb, and confused.
Oh gosh, I hate that shit, man. And if you don't have any items to kind of
Yeah,
relieve you of those symptoms, you just like, fuck. It's like no escape on the bad status elements, and I'm like, damn it, man.
yeah, and that used to be I used to. But once again, I beat his ass, and I was like, yeah. See, like right now, I don't want to go here.
But honestly, if you got the horse, just fucking run through everything, man.
You, but at the same time, I need these rooms, baby. I need. I'm trying. I'm trying to build something here.
Yeah, yeah. Depending on where you are,
I'm just
there is a cave on the left side of the map leading up to. Well, it's not left side. Depending on where you are for revealing the map, there's a cave not far from the beginning starting area that will allow you to farm pretty well until maybe to like level 10 or 15.
no, I'm at level 13.
Okay, so then yeah, the woods is another good spot, but you gotta be careful because everybody wants they always have a bone to pick with you. You ever notice that they just want to fuck you up on sight?
There's a bunch of nostalgias waiting for you.
Yeah. I gladly oblige him. I'm not playing it. I will swing. I have no problem in swinging at their head. I will swing for the fences. I promise. At the same time, it's like you think attractive to people. Oh yeah, they are coming straight. I mean, I have not even bothered to try to buy most of them.
Yeah, it's. But as a veteran Souls player,
Mhm.
I will say there have been many a time where I am not afraid to say I am done. I'm gonna run. I am fucking done with this fight. I am running away. I am not afraid to say nope, 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 nope. I will find another way because here's the thing: being stubborn at a boss, that's different. That's different. You could be stubborn and just say fuck it, let's go. When lobby enemies are giving you trouble and you're like,
Oh yeah,
nah,
you need to go sit down somewhere. You need to go back into the woods and fight some ants.
yeah, it's like I ain't dealing with this shit right now. I'll come back. Mark my words. I'll find you. We'll kick your ass.
Oh man,
What was it? Bloodborne was pretty bad about that. Once you beat, what was it? The cathedral boss. Once you beat her, like the time changes and everybody's out for you, and you're like, oh fuck, I made a mistake. And then you go into the forest. You're like, double fuck. No, 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 no. Snakes. Other creepy crawlies. Nope. Nope. Nope.
but I'm getting ready. I'm trying to get a double katana so I can duel with her. But
Ooh.
I mean, I ain't saying it's just have to like this.
Yeah, depending on I would say bleed is pretty good early on if you got a bleed katana.
Yeah, that's what I got, but I want two of them.
Yeah.
I want two of them. Like me. I want it me. So
Yeah. Bleed, dual wielding bleed. You can always do cold and bleed depending on if you have access to modifying your stuff.
I just now yeah, I can do the ashes.
Okay, cool. So yeah, if you do that,
Now I do
it's
have like I have the wolves. I can call out the wolves.
I mean they're cannon fodder, but
What
yeah.
made them? I want if they just did just a little bit because I mean I can do a pretty good amount of damage, but it'd be really nice if they really could put something on somebody.
Yeah.
I would be so happy.
But what else? But yeah, there's not much else to say, man, other than survive. Don't die.
Well,
um,
yeah, I'm trying to like I said, I'm mad because I end up I don't know, I just messed up. I messed up. That's my fault.
yeah, it's not much else to say in the Souls verse. But for the most part, let's see. Did you defeat any bosses yet?
Yeah, the fuck.
Oh, did you get the shield from that tutorial zone?
I just clicked and I just said on it.
Hmm.
Messed up. See, I just did something stupid and died, dumbass.
Hmm.
Now I gotta go back in the middle of the daggum. Now I gotta go back in the middle of the blasted camp just to get my stuff back. They picked my pocket. They picked my pocket. That's it. Tony, we keeping you up.
Oh,
I forgot that.
yeah, we probably could go ahead and end it then.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah.
Uh,
just no idea, man. I do.
yeah, no worries. But for the most part, if that's it for this evening, let me go ahead and walk us out.
Yeah.
All right. So I want to thank everybody for coming out this evening, for the viewers who were here for a little while, because I saw 2 viewers. And also for people, yeah, we had 2 viewers. You might have been one of them.
Get all big and high and mighty.
And then, and also thank you for all the people that are going to be watching the replay later. But yeah, for the most part, we'll catch you all next week. And thank you for all coming to our podcast. Everybody, deuces.
All
All right. Peace out.
right.